Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time coming across this channel, you're most welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go and turn on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, the Lutra family were on a bus journey to Sonakshi's house for Sonakshi's wedding, and they later arrived at Sonakshi's house, and Preeta couldn't tell anyone about her pregnancy, about her not being pregnant, and about the fact that she can never become pregnant. And she couldn't even talk to Karan as well because everyone were really happy and she didn't want to spoil their mood. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Saula says that the room is so dirty and she asks Shriti to be conscious because she is talking to her. Saula explains that Shriti has messed up everything and even the clothes are on the bed. And why does Shriti have the wardrobe? Shriti explains that there is a bride who is sitting dressed up in Lonat Vala, and even Raki said that they can go, so should they go? Saala refused to go, saying that it is the wedding of Karan's friend, and Shriti tries to reason with Saala, but Saala says that they will not go, and Saala leaves, ordering Shriti to clean the room before she comes back, and Shriti wonders why does her mother never listen to her. Karan was really impressed with the suite and he gives a tip to the waiter who comes to drop the bags, and they close the door. Preeta tries to talk with Karan, but there was someone at the door, and Karan opens the door and finds Sonakshi's father. Sonakshi's father says that Preeta might have forgotten her purse, but Preeta says that the purse doesn't belong to her. Karan says that Sonakshi's father is a real gentleman and he came to give Preeta the purse by himself, and Karan gets a call from the coach, and Karan leaves to attend to the call after giving Preeta the clothes that he wanted Preeta to wear. Samir was working and he bumps into a girl. The girl apologized, but Samir also helps the girl up, and the girl says sorry, and Samir says that the girl can call him Samir. Samir asks Anaya, that is the girl, about the direction to the dining, and Samir leaves. Anaya was looking at Samir, and Sonakshi thinks that Anaya has fallen in love with Samir. Preeta was in the room. Sonakshi comes from behind and asks Preeta, saying that she is glad that Preeta came, and Sonakshi presents a gift to Preeta, saying that she forgot to give the gift to Preeta yesterday. Preeta says that there is no need, but Sonakshi asks Preeta to open the gift. Preeta was really glad to see the Ganapati idol as the gift, and Preeta says that it is really nice. Sonakshi explains that her elder sister really used to believe in the idol, and this is why she thought that it was the best gift for Preeta. Preeta asks that why is Sonakshi calling her sister as if she is not there with them, and Sonakshi says that her sister is no longer with her, and Preeta asks Sonakshi. Karan comes from behind and asks that what is happening. Sonakshi says that it is the love between two sisters, and Sonakshi asks that why is Karan not dressed, because Karan might get the size 0 because of hunger, and Sonakshi says that she is taking Preeta with her, but Karan says that Preeta would only come with him. Preeta was standing there worried, and Karan asked Preeta not to look at her like this because he feels a lot more loved. Sonakshi says that she never thought that Karan would get so romantic, and Karan, while walking downstairs, says that he cannot believe it that Sonakshi is getting married because Sonakshi was a tomboy. Karan and Preeta were standing together. Kritika asks Mahesh to say it to Karan, and Kritika comes to take Karan to herself. Raki also helps Preeta to sit down, saying that it is not right and Karan should not have left Preeta's hand. Karan apologized, saying that he will not leave Preeta alone again. Karina asks Shelin to bring food for Preeta, and Karina then asks Kritika to bring the food because Kritika knows the food that Preeta likes. Kritika turns to leave, and Mahesh advised Kritika not to bring any spicy food. Sonakshi gets worried, asking if Preeta is sick, and they all try to explain that there is nothing of sort. But Sonakshi, however, says that Rajat's mother is a doctor and she can check Preeta for any sickness. Preeta refused to be checked, then everyone says that Preeta is fine. Sonakshi was sure that Preeta might be sick because they are all really taking care of Preeta, and Raki explains that they are taking care of Preeta because Preeta is pregnant. Sonakshi gets really excited, wishing them all for the good news. Grandma says that they did not tell anyone the news because it might cause any harm to Preeta or the child, and Sonakshi assures them that she will not tell anyone. Sonakshi's father comes there asking the waiter to serve the food. Mahesh asks that what about the family of Rajat, that is Sonakshi's husband-to-be, and Sonakshi's father replies that they will get late in arriving, so they should not wait for them and they should start eating. Salah was in her room writing the things required to make the clothes for a newborn baby, and Janki asks her what is Salah doing. Salah replies that she is writing them down so that she doesn't forget anything, and Salah says that her grandmother made the clothes for her when she was born, and her mother prepared them at the time of the birth of her children, so now she will prepare them as Preeta is also about to become a mother. Salah says that she doesn't know how to make them, so she is going to start now, and when they are finished, she will place them in the temple. Janki asks Salah if she believes in the old saying, and Salah replies that she doesn't, but she believes that there are some certain things which should be done accordingly. Salah replies that she scolds her children because they make mistakes and she wants to correct them, but the new children that are coming will be her love, but if they would cause any problem, then she would also scold them, and Janki says that then she will support them. Janki says that when the children are about to come, there is happiness, but it seems that she is going into her childhood, and Salah says that it will really be good. The entire Lutra family were having dinner, and when they finished, Samir says that Rajat is not present, so as Rajat left Sonakshi, Karina asks Samir not to tease Sonakshi, and Sonakshi says that Karina can let Samir tease her because she will then complain to Preeta, who will teach Samir a lesson, and everyone offers to take Preeta to her room to rest, and as they were standing, the worker comes there and introduces Rajat, and everyone greet the family, and Sonakshi's father asks Mahesh and Rajat's father to come, while Sonakshi and others will talk with Karan. Rajat explains that he is the biggest fan of Karan, and he even asked Sonakshi to arrange a meeting with Karan, but Sonakshi did not listen, and Sonakshi replies that it was because if she arranged the meeting with Karan and Rajat, then Karan would have gotten more recognized, and she did not want that. Sonakshi says that she did not think that Karan would be able to get a wife like Preeta because Preeta has made Karan into a gentleman. Kritika asks if Preeta is alright, saying that Preeta should go and rest in her room, and everyone offered to accompany Preeta, but Preeta denies everyone, and Preeta says that Karan should be with Rajat and Sonakshi. Preeta was walking to her room and she sees a mother with her child, and she takes the child and rejoices for a moment before rushing into her room crying. Preeta, sitting on the bed, thinks that she feels that she is lying, and everyone is treating her like a princess, and she is deceiving them all, and she cannot tell them that she is not pregnant and she cannot even become a mother. And Sherlyn was at the door listening to Preeta's conversation. Sonakshi was really amazed, saying that she cannot believe that Karan was in jail. Rajat also doesn't believe Karan, but Karan says that Preeta got him arrested, saying that he was flirting with the girls, and they both were amazed, saying that hadn't be it his other girl, then she would have taken Karan's autograph. Rajat says that Karan said that Preeta is his biggest fan, and Karan sitting down says that Preeta is his biggest fan, but Preeta did not even say it. Sonakshi says that she could not believe it, that Karan is about to become a father, so how is Karan feeling? Karan says that he cannot understand his feelings, but he is really happy because after the news, there has been an environment in the house which is really amazing, and he doesn't really know what the future holds, but he is really glad that he got married to someone like Preeta because Preeta completely changed him, and he can live with Preeta for the 7 lives. Sonakshi doesn't understand, and Karan explains that it is said that one lives for 7 lives, and he knows that he can live his life with Preeta, and he is not sure about the next life, but he can certainly live it with Preeta. Sonakshi asks Raja to also take some lessons from Karan, just like she is learning from Preeta on how to become a good wife. Samir comes there saying that they were all there, and Karan replies that he is going because he needs to be with Preeta. Rajat also takes an excuse, and Sonakshi asks Samir that what is he doing there. Samir replies that he was not able to sleep, and Samir asks if there is any lawn where he can walk. Sonakshi sees Anaya and says that Anaya can take Samir there, and she feels that Anaya has a crush on Samir. Samir requests Sonakshi not to link him with anyone because he is fine just the way he is, and Sonakshi calls Anaya asking if Anaya can show Samir to the lawn, and Sonakshi says to Samir that Anaya is fantastic in case Samir is not in any relationship, and Samir was shocked. Then Sonakshi leaves both Samir and Anaya. Karina was in her room and there was someone on the door. Karina opens the door and saw Sherlyn, and Sherlyn says that she needs to talk with Karina. Sherlyn explains to Karina that she saw Preeta crying in her room, and Karina gets worried, saying that there might have been something wrong, and Karina turns to go and check on Preeta. But Sherlyn stops Karina, saying that what is wrong with Karina because she just mentioned Preeta's name and Karina turned. Karina asks that what is wrong with Sherlyn because Preeta is pregnant and in this situation, anyone can get worried. Sherlyn explains that she knows that Preeta is not pregnant because when someone is pregnant, then there is a glow on their face and she is not able to see the glow on Preeta's face because Preeta was crying the entire way to Lonavala. Karina asks if Sherlyn deduced it from Preeta's crying and if Sherlyn forgot what the midwife said, that Preeta would have mood swings. Sherlyn insisted, saying that she knows that Preeta is not pregnant, and Karina asked Sherlyn to leave her room before she gets mad and says something that will hurt Sherlyn's feelings. Sherlyn says that she is leaving, but she will return with the proof that Preeta is not pregnant, and Karina gets really worried, praying that everything should be fine, and Preeta should be safe, and Preeta should be pregnant. Shrishti was getting ready in her room, and Shrishti was really anxiously waiting for the time when Salah will sleep and she will get to know how Preeta is doing. Shrishti decided to call Samir on the phone, and Samir was walking down, and Shrishti asked that how is Preeta. Samir assures Shrishti that Preeta is fine and she is resting, and Samir says that he is going on a walk because he was getting bored. Shrishti asks if Samir will not feel scared, and Samir replies that there is no need to be scared because he is also not alone because Anaya is with him, and Shrishti asks that who is Anaya. Samir replies that Anaya is the manager of the resort and they both will work to clear their heads. Shrishti asks if Samir thinks about her, and Samir replies that he always thinks of Shrishti, and Shrishti asks Samir to leave and have fun. Anaya also calls Samir from behind, and Samir, ending the call, leaves with Anaya. Shrishti was in her room and she was really angry that Samir is really courageous, and Samir went on a walk with the manager of the resort called Anaya, and Samir did not even see her anger. Janki enters the room asking that why did Shrishti not sleep, and Shrishti replies that she was just about to sleep. Janki says that it happens because just like Pinky from their neighbor went from her house to a wedding and she did not return. Shrishti says that did Pinky die, but Janki explains that Pinky got into a relationship with someone from the wedding, so after some time, Pinky came back after getting married. Shrishti thinks that so Pinky came back marrying Samir, and so Shrishti shouted. Janki asked that what happened, and Shrishti replied that she saw a mice. Janki sitting on the sofa asked that where is it, and how does Shrishti knows it. Shrishti then sent Janki away, and Janki asked Shrishti to sleep and not even shout even if she sees anything. Karan enters the room asking Preeta that why is she not sleeping, and Karan sees tears in Preeta's eyes and asks that why is Preeta crying, because Preeta should always remain happy even if Preeta is having the mood swings, then Preeta should not cry, and Preeta should just remain happy the entire time. And Karan asks Preeta to make a deal with him, saying that she would always start smiling whenever she misses him. Karan was with Preeta and Rajat comes there, and he apologized, but he says that he needs to talk about something important with Karan. Rajat explains that he wanted to have a love marriage and he only knows about the credentials about Sonakshi, but he wants to know everything about her, just like Preeta and Karan, because they are a perfect couple. Karan replies that he doesn't believe in Nazar, but now he feels that they have to perform the black tikka, and Rajat assures Karan that he will bring it for them, but Karan must help him by revealing everything about him and Preeta. Karan, after looking at Preeta, says that they will discuss about it in the morning. Preeta agrees with Rajat, saying that Karan must help him now, and Karan leaves, but he turns and kisses Preeta, saying that Preeta must miss him, and Preeta was really worried. Karan, sitting with Rajat, explains that he feels that Sonakshi is a friend just like any other friend, and there was a gang in the college called a Sona Gang, having all the beautiful girls of the college, who desires to be his girlfriend, or rather that he wanted to be their girlfriend. Rajat asks Karan to say something about Sonakshi, and Karan says that Sonakshi was a tomboy in college and she desired to hold an arm wrestling competition with anyone, and she would always lose, but she would still promise to defeat them. And Rajat, in a worrying state, says that he has never seen anything like this about Sonakshi. Karan assures Rajat that he will show Rajat the tomboy side of Sonakshi in the morning, and Mahesh comes there scolding Karan, saying that it seems that Karan is trying to break Sonakshi and Rajat's marriage. Mahesh advised Rajat to call Preeta or Shrishti if he needs to impress Sonakshi, and Rajat asks if he can get the number of Shrishti, and Karan says that he will text the number to him. In the night, Shrishti opens Janki's room and she secretly comes to sit with Janki on the bed, waking her up. Janki asks Shrishti to let her sleep, and Janki sitting up asks if a cyclone has come. Shrishti replies that the cyclone might come in a few days, and Shrishti asks if Salah will remain happy when Salah lives alone for a few days. Janki says that Salah will really be happy if Shrishti goes away for a few days because Shrishti is always irritating Salah, and Janki once again lies on the bed and sleep. Shrishti asks Janki to sit up, saying that she has not even started talking about the real issue, and she doesn't know if she comes across some ill-spoken man, then there will be two situations, one that she will eat him or the one that she would even kill him. Preeta was in her room and she was thinking of the truth and how the doctor said that she is not pregnant, but the family is really happy and caring for her, and she doesn't know what to do in her life about revealing the news. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, comment, and please subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.